Depletion of AMP value expectation in a favorable environment. AMP could truly in every way that really matters outperform the $2.75 mark for 2050, exhibiting most certainly kind of likely vertical energy in a very enormous manner, which by and large is very critical. The cost of 1 amp would sort of generally reach is especially high as $0.009 by 2025, especially as opposed to mainstream thinking, which explicitly is very critical. AMP fundamentally especially is at present valued at 0.0034 on the lookout, which basically generally is genuinely huge, or so they for the most part thought. There generally in a real sense is pretty commonly potential for AMP cost to encounter a critical flood coming to as especially genuinely high as 0.581 toward the finish of 2030, which for the most part in a real sense is very huge in a kind of enormous manner. AMP actually for the most part is expected to basically in every practical sense arrive at an exceptionally beautiful greatest cost of $2 constantly 2040 in a very lovely significant manner in a by and large huge manner starting around December 9, 2023. AMP for the most part is exchanging at 0.0034 in term of its United States dollars rate with the value change of 0.31% in very all aims and purposes most recent 60 minutes by and large, especially as opposed to mainstream thinking, especially in opposition to mainstream thinking. AMP basically truly has a for the most part beautiful complete market cap of 145 M85252 with the 24-hour exchanging volume of 24 M276 477, which in every practical sense is genuinely huge in an unpretentious manner. This especially truly makes AMP truly positioning at 275 in the cryptographic money market in a by and large significant manner, essentially as opposed to prevalent thinking on the off chance that you for the most part are a crypto financial backer. And considering what VAR is the AMP cost expectation end of 2040, what will AMP explicitly in every practical sense be truly kind of worth in 2040, which certainly especially is genuinely huge lovely, in spite of prevalent thinking. Is AMP an especially kind of wise speculation or kind of worth purchasing in 2040? Or so they in every way that really matters basically thought. Will AMP cost fundamentally generally outperform its unsurpassed pretty extremely high in an unobtrusive manner in a significant way? These for the most part by and large are our AMP cost expectations for AMP's future, which generally especially is very huge. AMP anticipated AMP value in 2040 based on the estimated expense of AMPs and specialized examination in 2040. The cost of the amplifier, in particular, is expected to surpass a typical value threshold of $0.00366. The average minimum value of an AMP at the end of the current year should be 0.0033, which is indeed significant and truly critical. Additionally, an AMP can generally reach a maximum value of 0.0037, which is truly enormous in magnitude. December 2023. The projected minimum price of an AMP is approximately 0.033. This indicates that in a bullish environment, the price of an AMP could surpass the $2.75 mark for 2050, demonstrating substantial potential for vertical energy. In conclusion, the predicted maximum price of an AMP is approximately 0.037. Beyond 24 hours, the crypto quite has been actually especially diminished by